is up, my friends? Chris back again, and this time we're talking about a movie called The Wraith from 1985, directed by Mike Marvin, and it stars some pretty big 80s actors. It stars Charlie Sheen, Nick Cassavetes, Randy Quaid, Clint Howard. This movie was fun, okay? I've been seeing a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people reminiscing about how they saw this as a child, or they really enjoyed it when they were a teenager, things like that. And so I'd never seen it. So I said, well, you know what? Let me just give it a try. So I found it streaming over on Prime, put it on, and man, it was a solid little movie. It's basically about, a car gang kills a guy, and they want his car. They kill him while he's with his girlfriend, and they never really specify in the movie if it's a spirit, if it's like an alien that takes over his consciousness or whatever. But either way, he comes back from the dead and he starts drag racing these guys and basically getting his revenge. And Charlie Sheen plays Jake, the kid. He's like the reincarnated version of the guy who got killed. He plays Jake, and he also plays I want to call him the Spectre. I don't really know what it's called, but he plays the Wraith. And basically it's him just driving around, putting Nick Cassavetes' car gang in their place. Nick Cassavetes, he blows you away with his, you really don't like his character, which you're not supposed to. He's the main antagonist of the film. He talks a lot of smack and puts, he has the whole town scared of him. He's one of those big heavies kind of guys. The police are always got their eye on him, but they never do anything to him. But yeah, his little car gang is, Clint Howard's in his car gang. He's like his mechanic, soups up his cars and all that kind of stuff. And Clint Howard, he's actually really funny in it. He's got a pretty good little hairdo going on. He's goofy, but he acts really well. Really, the star of this, though, is Nick Cassavetes. I liked the way he played the bad guy. I liked the way that he presented himself. I liked his chemistry and interaction with the other people, especially the girlfriend. Like, he played the abusive, do what I say or I'm going to hurt you boyfriend very well. And I like that. I commend him for that. We also have Randy Quaid, and Randy Quaid plays the sheriff. But he plays the, podunk, ignorant sheriff, where his deputies are actually more proficient at law enforcement than he is. So he was good comic relief. But he acted well. He's just like he is in every other movie. He plays Cousin Eddie. You know what I mean? He's Eddie from Christmas Vacation, but in this movie. So anyway, I liked the actors. I thought all the actors did a very good performance. They turned in good performances. They really enhanced the film with their performances. The writing is solid. I mean, it's the 80s. It's pure 80s too, because it's got some goofy one-liner dialogue. It's got some silly monologues in there that the characters have with one another. The writing was good and funny. Another thing that we should talk about is the score. The musical soundtrack to this is absolute 80s gold. We've got Robert Palmer, Ozzy Osbourne, Motley Crue. I mean, we've got all this hair metal and pop from the 80s, and it just really just makes the movie all that much better listening to those songs while they're drag racing and stuff like that. Makes it incredible. And I can see how this movie has a cult following, how people have really enjoyed it over the years, because it does. It stands the test of time, and it's an entertaining watch that you can watch with anybody over the age of 13. Really, I mean, it's got a little bit of TNA in it, and there's a little bit of brutality. But other than that, I mean, you should be able to watch it with just about anybody, and especially if you grew up in the 80s and early 90s, it should really kind of speak to you. Whether it be through the music or the writing or just the film in general. It's a very good throwback, very good nostalgia. But overall, I really enjoyed the film. Thought it was fun. Like I said, I can see why people have praised it over the years and why people are still praising it to this day. It's definitely worth your time. I'm glad that I watched it. And if you want to check it out, it's streaming over on Prime for anyone who hasn't seen it. But overall, I would give it I'd give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Enjoyable. You guys should check it out. But if you want to get connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 content, go to Facebook and look us up on the Facebook group. Look us up in Facebook groups, and sign up for Cinema Dolce. We're the group, not the page. And we look forward to seeing you. We look forward to discussing things with you. And as always, guys, if you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. I love you. God bless. Peace out.